Happy Wonderful Wednesday, the St. Patrick's Day edition. Well, hi there, it's Magic Lasso back with you, and you're not going to be able to pinch me today. You can see I'm repping for St. Patrick's Day. I've got my green on. Appropriately enough, I chose Wonder Woman, Volume 1, Issue 14 to talk about today. The story is called Wonder Woman in Shamrock Land. I read it digitally, but it is included on the Wonder Woman Golden Age Omnibus, Volume Number 2. It was written by Joy Hummel, and artwork, including cover, by Harry G. Peter. Surprisingly enough, this issue was not released in the spring, but its on-sale date was August of 1945. And before we begin, I want to shout out Bin Hunters Official on Instagram, who was chatting about this specific issue with me recently, and inspired me to choose this for the St. Patrick's Day Wonderful Wednesday review. So this issue is very long, and it's essentially comprised of 3 stories or connecting chapters. There's a lot going on in this issue, but to break it down for you, Part 1 consists of Wonder Woman, Steve Trevor, and Etta Candy in pursuit of the Gentleman Killer in a forest area where Wonder Woman and gang stumble into Shamrock Land, and some leprechauns who provide a little trouble for the trio, including stealing Wonder Woman's lasso. Well, they want it because it's gold. Leprechauns like their gold, don't they? Part 2 of the story finds the Gentleman Killer in Shamrock Land as well, charming Princess Elaine of the land, while eyeing her jewels, and through some magic darts is able to take control of her and become the Prime Minister of the land. Chapter 3 finds him ruling with a greedy hand and Wonder Woman with amnesia. With the help of Steve and Etta and the friends they've now made in Shamrock Land, she's freed from her amnesia, and they're able to leave Shamrock Land with the Gentleman Killer captured and wonder if this entire event actually even happened. Okay, so there is so much going on in this issue. First of all, I was surprised that this wasn't a William Marston story. Joy Hummel's writing feels very much in line with Marston's depiction of the Amazon, especially of the time, including the obligatory bondage scene, or should I say scenes, that the book includes. The first part of the book is strong, writing-wise. By the time I reached the middle section, I started to feel like it was a little long. And by the time I began the third and final segment, there was so much stuff thrown into this story. It seemed such a far cry from where it began, and I was just ready to wrap this thing up. It even had flying pigs. It felt like what I would imagine it would feel like if you were on some type of an acid trip to be. While the artwork is good, and I mean good for Golden Age standards and style, seeing Wonder Woman do a somersault and some of the other acrobatic action and poses that she does in the panels are nice, and they still look fresh even all of these decades later. Etta Candy is a one-track minded character. Chocolate. All she wants is chocolate. All she wants to talk about is chocolate. Wonder Woman described her as the world's greatest chocolate eater in this issue, and Etta even declares herself the champion chocolate eater of the world. Unfortunately, they never gave this character much more to do than to woo-woo about chocolate each and every time that she's around. Not only in this issue, but in all of her Golden Age appearances, and I find that a horrible misjustice to some potentially interesting character plot lines that could have developed. Wonder Woman, who has amnesia at one point in this issue, has her first sign of her memory returning when she hears the name Steve Trevor mentioned. That was an eye roll for me too. They just extended this story and started throwing so much unrelated stuff in it. Now that I've mentioned all of this, and if it had stuck to the beginning plot and story, I would have scored it higher. So my final total is going to be 2.5 lassos out of 5, and I'm feeling very generous because I really like my green hoodie. So 2.5 lassos out of 5 because I'm in a good green hoodie mood for St. Patrick's Day. So now you need to let me know if I just need a Shamrock Shake from McDonald's and reread this issue because I was too hard on it. Please leave your comments below, plus like this video, and of course subscribe to the Fanboys channel if you haven't already. And the same deal with my personal channel. Search for Magic Lasso on YouTube. Have a great rest of your St. Patrick's Day, and join me right here again for another wonderful Wednesday soon.